talking about the first voyage. But first, a little about me. I'm a writer and a famous Italian traveler. I went with Ferdinand Magellan in his first voyage around the world. Actually, it was the first circumnavigation. And I had a journal that would later translate to some one. I studied navigation, geography, astronomy, and cartography. I served on the board of Galleys of Knights of Rhodes and accompanied the faithful Nuncio to Spain. I therefore have experience in writing and telling a story and commanding a ship. My motivation to write the story is so that it could record the first ever circumnavigation of the world and to tell other stories.
Class, do you have any questions?
Sir, can you cite about the facts or some examples that you can tell about the people who live there?
Actually, back then, Filipinos have these tattoos that indicate their social status. And they have ear piercings that even an arm could fit, which was interesting. Their clothes were woven from different materials that can be found in the island. Their houses are constructed of wood and are built of planks and bamboo, raised high from the ground on large logs, and one must enter them by means of ladders. They worship nothing, but they raise and clap their hands and their face to the sky and called to their god Abba. Any other questions?
Sir, what are the events that affected the people there during your expedition?
There was actually the Battle of Mactan, in which Lapu-Lapu and Magellan fought, but that was due to the part of the introduction of the Roman Catholic faith.
My class, if you're listening, provide the significance of the document according to scholars, historians, analysts, and economists. Mr. Yero.
Scholars, historians, analysts. This was the first circumnavigation that was recorded. It detailed the adventures and the places Magellan has been, as well as the interaction of the Filipinos with economy. The Cebuanos bartered with the Spaniards.
Okay, provide the significance of the document according to social, cultural, and political.
Socio-cultural alternation of the European map of the world resulted in the inclusion of new territories in the worldview.
Provide the significance of the document according to religion and geography. Yeah.
Religious. Introduced Roman Catholicism in Cebu was where the first cross of Magellan was placed in. Geography. Gave the route and the places Magellan has been in, proved the theory that one can go east by sailing west.
Lastly, provide the significance of the document according to Filipino youth.
The significance of Filipino youth, according to the document, is the source of knowledge about Magellan's numerous contributions in the fields of geography, navigation, history, and other related areas.
Very good class. Class dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
The Filipino are strong people since they were hunters. They were also rich because many of them wore golden earrings. Also, there are many golds lying on the ground. I also think that they are hospitable, for they welcome those Spaniards in their lands. They feed them and show their cultures. They are also open to new ideas since they convert their religion into Christianity. They also cherish friendship like the pack of the king and the commander.
Circumnavigation. It is the journey around the world by sailing or traveling wherein Magellan and his men are the first one who circumnavigate. Pacific Ocean. Mar Pacifica meaning peaceful sea. The term was coined by Ferdinand Magellan, in which they brought the attention of the Europeans that on the other side of American continent there is a large body of water. Route from Spain to Spice Island. Magellan's expedition discovered that route from Portugal to Spice Island is not the only way. They proved that one can go to the east by sailing west.
Lapu-Lapu was the one who killed Magellan, but based on the book, it was people under Lapu-Lapu who killed Magellan. Magellan was introduced as a being in our early years, but based on this book, he was described as a great leader, a compassionate person. We thought that Christianity during the old time was forced to the Filipinos, but it was stated that the book of Pigaffeta that the Filipinos willingly accepted the new religion. At a young age, we were taught that when Magellan arrived in the Philippines, he immediately met Lapu-Lapu and the battle happened. But upon reading the book, it was stated that Magellan met the other chiefs before Lapu-Lapu. If Pigaffeta did not survive, our knowledge in Magellan's contribution will not be as much as we know today.
If Pigaffeta did not survive, our knowledge in Magellan's contribution will not be as much as we know today. They disproved the myth and stated that there is no boiling water near the equator. Some of the local authors uses his book to get the historical information about Christianity and the image of Santo Niño that was taken from Antonio Pigaffeta's book. Insulis and Elcano also wrote about the expedition but in a less detailed way, proving that not only Pigaffeta wrote about it.